make you go into work, blah, blah, blah. Whereas, see if they maybe even, see if I even have you think about it and go, well, no, I'm not doing that. You know, that system's fucking shite. You know, and so there's some, Johnny, it's a case of, do we really need? I've often questioned the whole bartering system we've got in this civilization. Always people money at the bar for things and shit. I mean, back in the fucking ancient days, it was a case of, right, what can you do? Oh, I'm a blacksmith. Well, you can make me fucking shoes from a horse, and what I'll do is, I'm a baker, so I'll make you rolls for your family. Whereas, nowadays it's all this money fucking carry on, and you've got to have physical money to buy anything, you know?
I'm just, what do you call it? I'm just trying to find something on the computer here. I'll stay there, bro. What tune was that with the verve? That's what I was looking for. Wasn't it Bittersweet Symphony, was it?
But I'm not going to sing it out of the fucking phone, man. I can't do that shit. I'm sure it's Bittersweet Symphony. Yeah, like the boy said, it's Glaston. See they put the Glastonbury, and I think it was Bittersweet Symphony, and Richard Ashcroft actually said the words before they played it, and they went, see, tomorrow you'll wake up and you'll be working for a boss that you despise, for a company you despise, and you're a slave to money, and then you die. And you know that I'd heard the song before, but you know that way you don't fucking connect the dots. Yeah. And as soon as he said that, I went, he's fucking right, man. He's right.
Do you know, mate? I wasn't that. I was going to get confused because the same mate I got tickets to. I went to see the Verve and the Barrowlands, but just before that, I'd went to see Oasis. And it was a night after they get hit with a can and they walked off stage. But the same boy who I was working as a salesman with, he pulled out a lump of hash and he's went like that. And I'd says to him how I'd smoked it for years and years. And it must have been one of the ones where he's thought, this cunt's full of shite, just fucking keeps saying he smoked it. But he's pulled out a bit of hash and he's went, here, do you want some of this? And I went, he's the skins. And within about less than 2 minutes, in the middle Oasis gig, I'd rolled up a doobie and I sparked it and smoking it, and he's like, fucking hell, I know you always said it, but I didn't fucking really think it.
But then
that Verve, man, and I mean, stuff like that does sink into, see that tune there, I know what you're saying, mate. I'm just going to put it on after, mate.
It's definitely better Street Symphony because it's a slave to your money, then you die. It definitely is, mate, Because, you know, I'd heard the song and I'd sang on the radio and blah, blah. I'm not a big Verve fan. I like the Verve, but I'm not like a massive fan. But I was watching that Glastonbury and he was saying it and he went, you work for a boss that you despise. And I thought to myself, that's correct. A company you despise, I went, that's correct. And you're just a slave to the money and then you die. And I thought to myself, do you know something? Most people are, you know? Whereas I think it's going to take like a massive groundswell, a opinion change to get away from that shit. But of course, these corporate entities want you to think that. What more do corporate entities want people than to be in debt? They don't want somebody that's debt free. They'll say, no, we don't want to employ him. We want somebody that's fucking got rid of debt because, do you know what? They'll work like fuck and they'll keep their heads down. Do you
know what they do, bro? See? Do you know what they do? And I never worked for a company that does the insurance, right, the life insurance, but I came close to it.
Aye.
I came close to it, and the way they were doing it, they would burden you with debt, right? They would start paying you out a wage. Say you started getting so many sales through, where the real money was in that game was on the repeat business. So say you sit there over a period of 10 years and you get over that period 500 customers. Now that 500 customers, every month will be a recurring £10 commission or £5 commission, whatever it is. So that's how you make your money in that. I mean, every new sale you add on gives you, your grand or whatever for that month. But anyway, and I remember, I never got into it, but I seen how they did it and how they were doing it, and I thought, the cunt's just labelling me fucking debt. And I thought, that's a bad situation. As soon as you go in, they start paying you out money, but you end up in debt to them, and you don't start in the way they were saying it, or you start paying it off gradually. And I thought, well, fucking hell, what if I failed at it, or what if I left them? How am I going to fucking cope? But then then I remember meeting somebody, I remember asking somebody at the time, and I said, what is this shit all about? And he said, look, avoid it like the plague. He says, back in the olden days, he says, what they used to do was purposefully give you, or encourage you to use people that come in. They would say, here you go, take a five, they would see you driving in with an old banger, and they say, look, we want our employees to drive in nice cars. So what we're going to do, we're going to give you a nice wee thing with, here's $5,000, go and treat yourself to a good motor.
Hire purchase.
Aye, just give them $5,000. People go in the door and $10,000, how much do you need? Or do you need this, or do you need that? Find out what they need. The sales manager would find out what they need. Here you go. Here's free money. Just give them the fucking $5,000 or $10,000. You want this? There you go. Because do you know what? Right? Do you know why they did that? Because see, if you've got a salesman burdened with fucking debt, you have him working out 12, 13-hour shifts, chapping doors, ringing numbers, because he's got to pay that debt. And that was a ploy of salesman, and you better believe it, that's a ploy of the whole capitalist system. Burden everybody with debt, so as they have to keep working their fucking arse off, mate.
Aye. They're saying to yourself, we've got two choices. We can have that group of people there who are fucking debt-free, they've not got a mortgage, they own their own house. You know, and this section of the community here who have got a mortgage up to their eyebrows and credit card debt, they've got fucking astronomical energy bills because the energy companies keep fucking up fucking the pricing, right? And the government seems to do fuck all about it. And they go, do you know what? Let's have the people that are fucking burdened with debt, because you know what? They'll keep their feet down. See, when we tell them they need to work 14-hour shifts, see, when we tell them that they'll only get a time and a third instead of time and a half for their overtime, they'll no fucking bother putting their head up above the parapet because there's so much in debt that they'll go, right, well, I need this job, I can't fuck it up. Whereas, if you said that to the people that didn't need the fucking job, or the people that had owned their house outright, and were fucking managing to sell, they'd go, no, wait a minute here. No. Let's talk about having time and a half, or let's talk about being 8-hour days with 2 fucking lunch breaks at fucking, or 2 breaks at half an hour each, and you're going, you know what, fuck having they folks as fucking employees, you know? And it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening that there's no more people saying, no, let's make a stand. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier on, Tommy. It's like, surely even Celtic fans that are maybe maybe political thinking as other people, surely they must be going, there's something no fucking right here. No. I'm not sitting here saying I love the Green Brigade, I agree with everything they did, because I don't. I'm not in the Green Brigade, but I look at them and I say to myself, good on these boys, you know what you're doing, you're saying, right, this is what we are, and this is what we stand for, and we'll display it, right? So you've got to give them credit for that. So see when I see Celtic fans online coming against them, and you get these fucking pseudo-intellectuals who think that they fucking start a blog and call themselves an editor, but they're fucking, opinion formers. See, these folks can go and take a fucking flying fuck to themselves, because see, at the end of the day, see the folks that go there and make an effort and try and make the ground a better place to go, then fucking mere power at a fucking elbow. You know, I've got a nephew who he's into football. He's married 12, 13, and he goes there, and my old man takes him, and they sit down, and my man just goes, and my old man says to Paul, says, or Johnny says, all he does is go like that. He says, I'm watching the football, and I look at him, and all he's doing is looking back at the game, begins and dancing about. That's what really going to lose, you know what I mean? The future generations, they're going to be brought up to go, well, Tories on the board, so fuck it. Let's just be conservative about our views. Fuck that pish. You know? Tommy, I can remember, what I was going to say the other one was, I can remember the first time that I thought Celtic was a team for me, you know? I would say, I'm a big family, and all my brothers, I'm just my brothers, And they all went to Parkhead. My dad went to Parkhead, blah, blah, blah. And, do you know, see when I was growing up, 9, 10, 11, I was like, I don't really want to go, blah, blah, blah. Went a couple of times, get fucking lifted over, ran at fucking 20 minutes or whatever it was, 40 minutes, and when they would open the gates of the jungle and you would be able to get in for nothing, that was fine. Went a couple of times, but I was like, and it was one game I was listening, and I can't remember what the game it was, but I'm listening at 12 years old, and I'm listening, playing something, and we're fair Irish, we're Irish background, we're, you know, grandparents that came out, and it was always a big thing in our family. And I was listening to the radio, the AM radio, I think it was BBC Scotland at the time or whatever, and I'm listening to it, and they were playing something, and all you could hear was the Soldier song, and I think it must have been the Huns were playing, and all you could hear was the Soldier song getting blasted out. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to be in the middle of that, you know? I want to be there. Right? So, see this whole carry on with maybe Neil Lennon going like that as well, the sport and the football is secondary. Aye. See when I go back to fucking whenever that was in the 80s, or the late 80s, early 90s, aye, to me it was then, right? But see when I stood there and I sang that, see that team in the park, that's what mattered to me, you know? And I think when people come out with cheap comments like, that's fucking, the football secondary, it's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. Your fucking politics and your point of view, your political point of view goes hand in hand with the team you support. Can you imagine being a liberal, leftist, socialist, communist and supporting Rangers? Nah, doesn't happen. Does not fucking happen. Sorry, doesn't happen. So, see when that shit says, the football secondary, bullshit, you know, total bullshit. See when the fucking teams are played and Soldiers on the park with the poppy hanging on it, and they saying, do you know something, we were at such and such park at the weekend and they had the poppy display and blah, 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 but, you know, football was second to that because the poppy display was magnificent. Bullshit. No, we do keep all that shit away from football. Keep it all away from football. Because see if you're saying no politics at the door, don't be taking barons or lords of parties. Your poppies on their shirt. Don't be doing it. If you're going to ban politics, ban all politics. That's my rant over, Tommy. Sorry.
God bless you, mate. God bless you. You're giving us too much of a good shit. What are you doing? You having a light up there, aye?
Yeah?
Are you lighting up there, aye?
Aye.
Could hear you flicking your finger. No, quality stuff, mate. No, God bless you, mate. You're right. It's good to hear fellow Celtic fans. Do you want me to come bring you a lighter, mate? Do you need a lighter there? Come on, get it lit.
I'm fucking trying to get a light here. It's not happening.
Hey, we're stopping the show till you get a light. Get it lit, come on. Is that you?
We're done.
Done.
You know? But you know what I'm saying though, Tommy? I mean, I could start a blog and express that shit, but who's got to read it? And I wouldn't expect anybody to read it. But see, at the end of the day, that's... And Tommy, I'm not, you know... I go to a boozer and there's Celtic fans in the boozer, right? And they're the same opinion, you know? See when people don't want to listen, see what they like, maybe the Huddersfield or Celtic, Mainly or whatever, and they go, well, the majority of fans are against such and such. You go, how the fuck do you know? Did you take a fucking straw poll? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, the majority of fans think what I believe, because I'm not taking a fucking straw poll at every fucking fan that goes to Parkhead. So, don't you be sitting there going, well, the majority of fans are against the Green Brigade, or the majority of fans want the poppy. You don't fucking know that. So stop stating it. You know? Our fans have always been a collection of people that have had, Protestant, Catholic and dissenter, political, non-political, and people that just couldn't give a fuck, right? So, see when these mouthpieces get, well, I'm going to fucking speak for the fans and say, well, the majority of fans don't want the Green Brigade. That's